commentaries by Muslim judges on Muslim law, and thus made a judgment that is politically viable. Finally, we arrive at a judgment that was given by the majority of judges that they struck down their oppressive triple talaq. Conclusion. Even though triple talaq was held unconstitutional by a 3.2 majority in the apex court, still there is an ambiguity that is prevailing on the part of the reasoning which is given, and the same is proven by judges. Triple talaq was considered un-Islamic and unconstitutional by Justice Nariman Lalit Joseph. Presently, the law of the land is clear, and it was abolished by the Constitution of India, and also to curb the menace the legislation was enacted by the government of India. The landmark decision in the Shayara Bano case is unquestionably a step toward equality, and it has provided a foundation for future personal law and social amendments. This decision in Shayara Bano versus UOI also dealt with the minority in a very viable manner, which is a step toward secularism. Although the primary focus was not gender justice, it will have significant positive implications for advancing women's rights and gender equality in India. It is expected that this judgment will be viewed objectively and will assist Muslim women in living a better and more secure life as guaranteed by the law of the land. Despite the fact that it lacked clarification on gender equity and inequality in personal laws and how they should be dealt with, it was a positive step forward. No longer can a husband desert his wife by breaking the marital ties based on his whims and fancies. The court determined that equality, particularly gender equality, is not merely a theoretical notion. The nation, on the other hand, is concerned about the minority bench's viewpoint. In the landmark case of Shayara Bano v. Union of India, the Supreme Court of India confronted the contentious practice of instant triple talaq, also known as talaq-e-biddat. This legal challenge was initiated by Shayara Bano, a woman who experienced the abrupt dissolution of her marriage through this practice, leading to her fight for justice and equality. The case sparked national discourse about the rights of Muslim women and the intersection between personal law and constitutional principles, highlighting the urgent need for reform in religious practices dictated by centuries-old customs. The court emphasized the violation of fundamental rights enshrined in the Indian Constitution, particularly the right to equality, freedom of religion, and the right to live with dignity. The ruling underscored that practices that discriminated against women and were not in line with constitutional ethics had no place in modern society. By dismantling the legal foundation of triple talaq, the judgment aimed to empower women within Muslim communities, restoring their rights and ensuring judicial protection against arbitrary divorce practices. The implications of this ruling extended far beyond the immediate context of Shayara Bano's life. The judgment propelled discussions around gender justice and challenged the prevailing patriarchal interpretations of religious laws. Advocates for women's rights hailed the decision as a monumental step towards justice, encouraging the government to enact comprehensive legislation to safeguard the rights of Muslim women in matters of marriage and divorce. The verdict was not merely a legal victory. It symbolized hope for countless women suffering under regressive laws and showcased India's commitment to uphold gender equality and social justice. Additionally, the ruling sparked debates within the Muslim community about the need for reform, urging a reevaluation of practices that were inconsistent with contemporary values of human rights and equality. In conclusion, the Shayara Bano v. Union of India case serves as a critical juncture in India's legal history, reflecting the ongoing struggle for women's rights and the evolving dynamics between personal laws and constitutional principles. The Supreme Court's decision not only addressed the immediate plight of one woman, but also signaled a broader movement towards a more just society. As India continues to grapple with issues of gender inequity, this case remains a testament to the power of legal recourse in instigating social change and represent an enduring reminder of the need for vigilance in the pursuit of rights for all. Did you know that the Shayara Bano case was a landmark judgment that declared the practice of instant triple talaq unconstitutional in India, impacting the lives of millions of Muslim women? In 2017, the Indian Supreme Court made history by striking down the regressive practice of triple talaq, giving a major boost to women's rights in the country. The Shayara Bano case was a watershed moment in India's journey,